Hello everybody, how's it going today? Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Warhammer 2 playthrough as Malus Darkblade, where amidst repeated now chaos invasions and Avalorn and Corone, although we didn't really have to interact with them, we are starting to get our second province over by the Black Flood. If we can get over and settle Karant Kar in a relatively quick and efficient fashion, then we can get this whole province. We do have to be careful, though. There are multiple chaos armies now heading our way. We can catch some of them right now with Malus. I kind of think we should go out and do it. Malus is up to a 10% ward save from his possession and a further 20% from the Sword of Cain here. Our army is fairly replenished, not quite all the way. I think we could maybe push out.
Beyond your comprehension.
Well, maybe we should wait one more turn just for the sake of replenishment. And we are probably going to need to recruit here with our Black Arc. We really need to recruit with our Black Arc. And then we do have a rebellion that's popped in over here. Now, I'm going to kind of ignore them for right now. I don't know what kind of army they have. We're going to have multiple turns before we even begin to take attrition. But as soon as they lay siege, which is going to be very soon, they are going to affect our income. And so that is a problem. And then in 2 turns, we can enact a rite, the Sacrifice to Cain, which could very well give us all the advantage that we need down here to really dish out some pain and punishment to Krakar, because he's got relatively strong armies here. He is he's not joking about. So what can we do here? We can assault units, which I don't think is all super useful. If we reveal ourselves, he may come over and attack us. We can't reach him, just right now. And then what can this agent do? They can block armies. So if we show ourselves and they block us, we're in dire straits, possibly. So what I am going to do is I'm going to head south with our agent here, because our last 3 or 4 attempts to assassinate this other agent, Ratok, have gone nowhere. They have been very unsuccessful. So Krakar is sitting here at 12 out of 20. We got 9 out of 20. We really need to attack them here in this settlement. If we come back down here and get this, it's already up to 2,500. This is already back up to 35,000. So maybe what we'll do is swing back down this way and go into an ambush stance. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, yeah, let's not forget our Death Hag. We want to bring her in and kind of get her over here where we can still keep eyes on what they're doing up there. Now with our Black Arc here, I think what we'll do is we'll just come back this way a wee bit. Go back into this stance. Okay. And then we're going to wait patiently with Malus. I know there's so many turns that go by where we're just not really doing all that much. And right here, let's go ahead and block this army. Just to get some skill points. Some experience. And let's put a point into scouting for magic item drop chance. And let's go ahead and go into that stance to, I think it will further boost replenishment here with Malus. Now Malus's possession, there it is. It increases by 2. And it's down by 1 because he's in a settlement. So it's going to take 3 more turns for it to become a full possession. And I'm really hoping that Nagarond or somebody else is going to come through here with an army and just kill that off for us. They are quite frequently traveling through here with armies. And it's been a few turns. We might even be able to ask for a gift. Now, last time he gave us 3,300. And if 3,300 is currently a low chance, then no, he's not going to give us that. But we haven't asked over here in a while. They got terrible income. They're poor. They're not doing so hot. Let's just ask for 600. Did he just say up yours? Is that seriously what he just said? Am I hearing that correctly? That's hilarious. Like, did I hear that right? That's pretty funny. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Our ambush is still, we're still hidden. Sacrifice to Mothlon performed by Nagaron. I don't actually know what that does. I don't actually know what that does. And turn times are getting a little bit lengthy here because of all of our allies and all of the campaign map vision we have. So we do have the pleasure of watching lots of AI armies and agents move and zip around. I think it's in our best interest to kind of watch them. Because if you skip through this stuff, which you can do, you know, you can hit the little fast forward button up here. But if you skip through it, you kind of miss out on vital activities. Okay, so there you go. Clan Rictus has gone out and done us a real big favor there. Took out 2 incoming Chaos armies. Very helpful. We should check and see if Clan Eshin is still allied with Karazakarak. I'm going to assume that they are because they're both raiding side by side in Black Crag. I don't think they would sit like that next to each other otherwise. Uh-oh. Lothern losing a little bit of ground there. Yeah, so I don't think Lothern is going to survive. Avalorn stands a pretty good chance, I think, of making it to the later end game. Lothern, though, I don't think is going to be around for all that much longer. And maybe Malus can move out and attack that army there on our way to settle the provincial capital. Assault garrison. Rating a brutal business, weapon damage plus 20 for all armies of all factions, and we can expect our income to drop drastically next turn. Unless I do something about it. You are rank 3.
Shut up, demon.
Did you get your movement limited? The heck? This is as far as we can move? It's horrendous.
I am no puppet.
It's terrible.
Our power is unmatched.
How did this get damaged? Don't tell me it's from being in a storm, because we're supposed to have immunity to all that attrition. We're fully replenished. Wow, that was pretty fast, actually. Let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We could... if we move Malus out and we put the Black Ark in the settlement, now we can transfer everything into the Black Ark, except for maybe this agent here.
We'll rout these chaos dregs.
This agent, I'm going to bring him out.
On the path.
He can assault units, so we're going to go send him over to help with the rebellion.
Stay away.
Malus can't go in the settlement right now, but what we can do... Oh, I used up too much movement. We'll go ahead. We'll ambush with Malus. He'll take a turn of attrition. Not a big deal. And for 744, I think we should go ahead and build that. For 3,000, we'll upgrade that. And I really need to get these walls up here in the minor settlement. I don't want to block army here because I want them to be able to move out. I'll spend 690 and we'll search the runes here. Hopefully we'll get an item or something. So it looks like it's these jagged teeth. No. Yes. Jagged teeth.
Gifts from Cain.
Not really that spectacular, huh? Put another point into scouting. And then they've got their big dinosaur army. I think it should be down here somewhere. We got to be a little careful of that. Hag of Cain can come up right here.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent. Ever closer.
As soon as we figure out where their dinosaur army is, like if it's not down here, we can turn on the afterburners and get down here and maybe sack this again for that 35,000. We're not going to build anything else because we are going to lose money like right now.
The people grow restless.
This will fail.
I have no idea how strong this rebellion is. And then in one turn, we can do the sacrifice to Cain. So we should have some pretty good action coming up here in just a moment. Looks like Nagaron is going to protect their minor settlement there, Alicia. But Avalorn is just showing lots of strength up here. Got some agents that are coming down. He's spawning them like really far away. The AI is sometimes maybe not too bright about that. I don't know. I mean, they might be able to spawn those agents closer to the armies, but maybe it favors bringing them in at higher rank over proximity to wherever their forces are. And if the AI has like really good experience bonuses and stuff, then that would all, of course, make lots of sense because the people who program it would program it to favor coming in, well, maybe farther away, and then they'll just get lots of experiences to get there. I don't know. As a player, I generally try to, spawn things close to my armies because once you spawn them, you start paying upkeep. And so you want to get them into your forces. You want to use them, right? Do something useful with them. This has all gone rather well up here, although very slow. Oh boy, here it comes. Massive drop in income. Minus 1,800. Eek. And we have finished reworked crossbows, which gives ammunition for Dark Shards, Black Art Corsairs, Shades, and Dark Rider units, and increases the range for all of those same units. So very handy. We don't really have any Shades yet. I've been getting some comments to recruit some Shades. We'll get some Shades. This is like such nonsense. But I dare not attack it just in case I somehow screw it up and lose our capital. I've done that before. I have done that before as ridiculous as that sounds. Let's just go ahead and start bringing our master over that way a little bit. And you know what? As long as you're going that way, can I give you like any public order stuff? You've already got it. I guess I can't.
I did not expect to see the taint of the wastes here. No matter.
Let's go ahead and... What is our public order here? -3. Ooh, we don't know where we're going to get the rebellion when it pops in next.
Your provocations. Wins to me.
Oh, darn. We don't have encampment. So it's like either I sit here and take attrition.
Dread Lord of the Druki. Druki Lord.
And remember, too, this is with lots of upkeep reduction. 58% upkeep reduction. And we're at minus 1,800. So if I put those units back into Malus's army, it's going to hurt real bad. So... this is where we need to focus. But we got to find the big, nasty dinosaurs. I'm not seeing them anywhere.
Death Hag, forward.
Okay. We want to stay away from this stuff. I mean, we're about 2 turns away. Which honestly works out okay because... you know, you want them to maybe get this back up to tier 5 before we go and attack it. And our Black Ark is fairly safe where it is here. And we could always disband some units from our Black Ark. In fact, maybe we should do that. What are we paying for these? 83? No, I'm going to keep them out here. I'm going to keep our Black Ark. I'm going to keep our strength up there.
The winds. I know the way.
And where did you come from? If I raid our territory, I don't want to raid our territory.
Fire in my soul.
Our next research. Weapon strength for Shades, Dark Riders, and Doomfire Warlocks. Speed and reload time reduction, but only for Shades and Dark Riders. Well, let's go ahead and get hit and run. I like that. I didn't even look at the others. I just like that one so much that that's what I'm going to pick.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
Money. Money brings me here. Oh, boy.
Waste my time.
If I use this right now... we could probably clear the siege. All right, you know what? We're going to do it. We're using that. We're going to get this siege out of here.
We are besieged.
What is this foolishness? My visions predict fate.
If I somehow lose this battle... oh, boy, that'll be really sad. Well, we're doing it. I shouldn't lose. I shouldn't lose. We got our Death Hag. Her name is Pardic. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Blackguard. We got lots of Corsairs, Dark Shards, a couple units of Harpies. They have lots of Harpies. That's going to be possibly problematic for us. I don't really know. The stuff of theirs that we really want to get rid of is probably their Corsairs. Probably. So, let's see.
Black guards.
I want to be able to hit them like relatively soon with our bolt throwers. So I'm going to deploy over here. And is that in range of the Harpies? It's not. It's not in range of the harpies, so that doesn't work as well for us. And then what do they have over here? They have a cold one chariot. And we got 2 units of harpies right here. So maybe our 2 units of harpies, like, very quickly can get that one and not take too much damage from that chariot. I don't know, though. I don't know. Well, the auto resolve, the balance of power is in their favor. So most likely they're going to come straight to us. Okay, so then let's set our Corsairs roughly like so. And our Black Guards roughly like so to protect our flanks. Here's our Death Hag. We need our Corsairs like somewhere else. Okay, I think this will work. We'll just see what happens. They are moving to us, maybe? Okay, hit the Corsairs.
Bolt throwers. Slaughter them. Battle ready. As you say. Black Guards. The merciless host.
I must.
Okay, we got repeating crossbows over here, so let's
To destruction. Advancing. Onwards to murder. Moving out.
Okay, that's pretty good damage in there from the bolt throwers. Let's go ahead and hit the other unit of Corsairs here now. That is always, like, incredibly weak. Okay, let's get the repeater crossbows out of here.
Onward to Rookie. The merciless host.
Yeah, this is what we want to hit here. The Dread Knights.
Onward. Death is coming.
Get that stuff in there. Okay, let's go get that unit of Harpies.
By Drakira. Black Guards going. We are ready.
Okay, she did a big explosion in there. Great.
Dealers in death. Forward. We understand.
Hit those Harpies. I hope we're killing that unit there. Let's go back.
Destroy. We understand.
Our Blackguard in here are having a really hard time.
Carnage awaits. Corsair handbows. End them. Cold-blooded killers. Merciless warriors. To destruction.
Throw that over there.
Cold-blooded killers. Kill them. Murder awaits. King, as you say, going. Make them bleed.
Okay, we're protecting our flank over there very well.
Die, weaklings. Take cover. Blood for Cain.
No death.
Moving out. Suffer.
I think we got this.
Eager for battle. Death is coming. Cold-blooded killers. Massacre them.
Okay, let's go get over here and send these units this way. Our Death Hag, though, is taking a lot of damage in here.
Death hag.
Dark shards.
Let's shoot that.
Rookie. Forward.
Death hag. For Cain.
To destruction.
What are our Harpies doing over here? Let's get on that chariot now.
Garothy. Die, weaklings. Slash. Kill. Onwards to murder.
Come this way.
Murder awaits. Rookie.
Let's hit that stuff over there.
Dark shards.
Shoot these Dark Shards. Okay, our Death Hag needs to get away.
Outcry. At once.
Nagarothi. Death is coming.
Death is coming.
For the Druki!
Blood for Cain.
Ah, let's shoot this stuff.
Malicious!
Druki forward. Make them bleed.
Okay, where do we need our big explosion?
With pleasure. Advancing. Carnage awaits. Black
Let's go get that cold one chariot.
Back. Battle calls. Black guards. Corsair handbows.
Break that. Break that.
The cowards. Murder awaits. Die, weaklings. Black guards.
Okay, we haven't killed her quite yet. I know that I have the arcane conduit,
Handbows.
but they're not really clumped up on anything.
Battle ready. Following orders.
So I don't really see any reason to use it quite yet. Maybe here on the chariot. I don't know if it's going to do a lot of damage to this. Come on. Break that chariot.
Understood.
Don't think it did much damage there.
Dark Elves.
But we have one. They will be back shortly, though. But this gets us our income back. And would we have won without the arcane conduit? I don't know. Or dark conduit, whatever it's called. We did a lot of damage here. But if we didn't wipe anything out, then they just retreat and they'll replenish. Or they'll lay siege a second time before we get our replenishment. In any case, whatever happens, whatever the result, the important thing is that we should be positive upkeep per turn, and this also fills up our coffers a little bit with some post-battle loot. And we'll probably use that income to start building the walls in our minor settlement. That's kind of up over here geographically. 2,800, not too shabby. I'm going to take another 15. And there we go. We're at 1357.
Do not vex us further. Master of Nagaroth.
And so since we have 9,700 all of a sudden, let's go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade that. We'll spend 1,400 there. What? How did we go? Oh, because we left the settlement. So is our garrison now not replenishing? Oof. Well, we're going to drink that elixir. I want to make sure that we're not missing out on any replenishment with Malus, or but more importantly, our garrison. Okay, we need to replenish our garrison there. Okay. Yeah, Malus isn't going anywhere. I could just drop Malus into the water.
I did not expect to see the taint of the wastes here.
But I'm not going to.
No matter.
Okay, Shrine of Cain being taken over by Avalorn. Last Defenders, please don't find us. As long as they don't find us, we're in good shape. I think maybe they're heading towards the Dragon Isles. They might be going that way. It's very possible. Gosh, there's that Skull Reef just sitting there. It's so close, yet like so far away. To go pick it up with Malus or the Black Ark would leave us vulnerable up there when we're trying to acquire territory. You know, we're trying to get new territory right now. That's kind of the goal with Malus. It's been a bit of a rough adventure getting out of the Black Flood, but if we can get that other province and give us a place to go out and attack Aghole or maybe even the Deadwood Sentinels. And then we can just kind of bounce around up there with Malus, with the Sword of Cain. That could be very profitable. We can get lots of money that way. Just depends. We'll see. Whew, dwarves with a pretty big victory there over Black Crag. Want to kill those greenskins too. Capitano Sisicho. This guy's just milling about up there. We'll get to him eventually. And they're back, just like that. Back to hurt our income and make us... Gosh, that's so stupid.
The defenses will hold. The thrill of battle awaits.
Okay. Okay, that's a simple auto-resolve, so the bankruptcy is not a big deal. And it's just frustrating, right? So here's what we're going to do.
Cruel and deadly.
We're going to end this one here. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter one. And when we come back in the next one, we're going to finish off that rebellion. We're going to maybe come out of Slaver's Point. Maybe. And go after the armies that are over here, at least this Chaos Army. We're also... very close to being able to sack this. Probably 2, like 1, 2, because we need to sack it from this side to get the increase from sacking from our Black Ark. So we want to make sure we do that, and then we want to use our Death Hag here to keep an eye on like which way is Croc going, because I genuinely believe that they are coming this way. So depending on where they go up here, we might move. What's your name? Malernur, like over here. Well, I don't know if they land and if they land and attack Dragonfang Mount, we're not going to have any opportunity to assault units or anything. So very quickly, we need to draw their attention back this way. And we're going to do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you did with comments or thumbs up. Things are going great, even though we're bankrupt. We're expanding up here in our starting area where we got the Arcane Conduit. We're going to give some pain to the lizards, get some more money. It's going to be fun. Hope to see you next time. You have a great afternoon, and take care.